The autumn winds move like the thunderous waves of Neptune's sacred palace. And here, amongst the blackened soil, lies the ragged hands, worn, torn, and callous. They await with cunning and vicious prowess, for the warriors have returned.
Good evening, all you gridiron fanatics out there. Glad you could join us for another edition of Gridiron Gab Pro Style, where we gab about all things pro football, from the scoops of the regular season to the scores in the postseason and the picks of the offseason. Let's start gabbing.
But behold, there is a warm breeze that comes from the west. The blazing sounds of victory fuel their everlasting quest. It is a call to arms, for they are here. An army that has the will to challenge and the will to dare.
Welcome back, all you gridiron fanatics. Of course, I am Mr. CeeLo here with you on this Football Thursday night to give you breaking news. As you guys have probably wondered when Joe Burrow's deal was about to come up, well, fortunately for Bengal fans, I have excellent news for you. According to a report that was just released, the Cincinnati Bengals have wrapped up a new deal for Joe Burrow, making him the highest paid player in NFL history. Well, we've seen Jalen Hurts and Lamar Jackson and Justin Herbert have each enjoyed brief stints this offseason as the highest paid players. But as we've said and reported, Joe Burrow reportedly agreed to a five-year, $275 million contract, supplanting Herbert's 5-year, $262.5 million, which was too much if you ask me. He hasn't done enough yet, but that's neither here nor there. He will average $55 million a year, which, and I would imagine with the way Burrow is, he will more than likely be considerably cutting that, especially with guys like Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and others to be considered as far as contracts go. But as far as the details go, he will stay there for another 5 years, including this year. He also set the mark for the most guaranteed money in a single contract. He will be receiving $219 million guaranteed in the deal. That is the second most guaranteed money in NFL history, with $230 guaranteed to Browns' Deshaun Watson. And the Bengals have been working vigorously to try to keep money on the books for this deal. But also, prior to Burrow's new contract, when the cap space was accounted for, only the fifth-year option would only cost $29.5. Cincinnati had almost $64.5 million in space for the 2024 season. And the team might now have more cap space to work with after Burrow's new deal. That sounds hard to comprehend, but it's true. But finding the room to keep Higgins and Chase both on long-term deals could now be more of a challenge, with Burrow's contract set to be significantly larger in the later years of the extension. But let's look at it like this. I don't think it will be. I think the money that Burrow has taken is basically a show of faith. I don't think Burrow will keep the $55 million. I think he understands the importance of keeping Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. So I would imagine he would probably be more and happily willing to give it away. If you just know Joe Burrow, to know the type of guy he is, he's all about winning. He's all about everybody else. So I'm pretty sure that this deal is going to come down. I would imagine he's just going to hold that title for a little while, checking the commitment of the Cincinnati Bengals. He sees their commitment, so more than likely, whatever he has to do to make things work with the numbers, to crunch those numbers with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, I imagine he's going to be willing to do that. But that's pretty much the story out right now, guys, is that Joe Burrow has signed the biggest contract in the NFL. He's the highest paid player. and he's the highest paid player in NFL history as well. But let me know what you guys think. I will put up a poll in the middle of watching the Chiefs and Lions game. Hope you guys checked out the poll there and seen my latest show as to what I'm thinking about the Lions and Chiefs. Lions. But enjoy the game, guys. Don't forget, check out the poll. And until next time, same Gab channel, same Gab platform.